What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got Jujutsu Kaisen. It's Thursday. There ain't a whole lot that needs to be said, guys. Things are happening in the Culling Games. Things are about to start. We met Kashimo. Hikari might be now with the team. Let's get this thing rolling, man. I ain't going to do a whole long introduction, guys. All you need to know, man, is if you guys are watching on YouTube, do me the biggest favor. Like the video, man. Comment. Subscribe to the channel. You guys know the drill, man. It would help this small channel out a ton, guys. And if you enjoy anime, why not rock with me, bro? Let's enjoy anime together. Let's watch this anime. Let's check out Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, Bleach, and many more anime for the journey to come, guys. So check us out, guys. We also got Patreon links down in the description below. If you're with us on Patreon, man, big shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's get into this thing, man. This is Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's go, baby. Already, bro, it just feels like I'm in a movie. Someone laying in bed? Yeah, who is that? Who erected the barrier? What? Could you please not? Oh, shoot. It's Kenjaku.
少し離れたところに形状跡があるんだ。結界の中心はそこだよ。半径5、6キロってとこかな。かなり無理をして作った結界だからね。あまり理不尽な条件付けはできないんだ。初めから結界の内側にいる君たちには結界を出る権利がある。一度だけね。
Just once?
君が望めば目が覚めたら結界の外さ。どうする？
目が覚めたらって。
So this is all just a dream?
これは夢なの？
夢と現実の狭間。まじないさ。
It's a curse.
気をつけて。ゆっくりだ。外にはもう気の早い連中がいる。
I ain't got a good feeling right now, bro. I feel like this kid's dead. Bro kind of looks like Jinwoo, not even gonna lie. Like Jinwoo before his glow up. Straight transition to right outside.
そうだ。言い忘れるところだった。息子と仲良くしてくれてありがとう。
Sasaki?
Sasaki!
What? What is going on, bro?
いくち。
よかった。
Thanks for being friends with my son.
ここどこ？
高等台と広瀬通りの間くらいだ。それより見ろ。どう見るよ。おかけんとして。
Is that the barrier?
どうって。
Yeah, that looks like the barrier.
ロン毛で今朝の男だろ。
じゃあ、いくちもされた？息子がどうのって。
いや、それは初耳だ。
Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so is that who Kenjaku's talking about when he says, thanks for being friends with my son? Is he talking about Itadori? Because I guess technically Itadori is Kenjaku's son in a very weirdly creepy way because of his mom was taken over by Itadori and his dad did it with his mom. We won't go into the details. It's crazy. Let's just, I mean, yeah, he's basically his dad. We'll leave it at that.
鬼滅回遊の平定には協力する。勘違いすんなよ。情に流されたわけじゃねえ。これはあくまで取引。
We're cutting a deal.
分かってるか。
What you want,
鬼滅
Hikari?
回遊に型がついたら、お前らが俺に協力すんだぞ。
呪術規定の改定に一丁かみしよってんだろ。呪霊の存在が公になった以上、改定自体は確実なんだろうけど。具体的には何をどうすんだ
Is he trying to get his whole gambling thing legal because of now non-sorcerers are aware of Jujutsu? Sea urchin head?
全員家投手です。
I'll use it where I can.
そう。
おいおいおいおい、マジか。二人には悪いが今日一ビビったぜ。
御三家がバックにつけば規定の海底に口出しなんて超いいじゃねえか。問題はその後ファイトクラブの運営にいかに全員家を関わらせないかだな。
Except for I don't think either of those two know that the Zenny clan is no longer part of the Big Three.
仲良くしようね。
Wow.
よし、あとは
Ruff pops
お
up
のお
right
の
at the
出向くコロ
bottom.
ニーの
Okay, so this is
枠組みだな。
actually right
ゆ
before
うた
that all
宮城だっ
happens.
け？
This guy again? Or is he announcing the same thing? Okay, yeah, this is just a rerun of last week, where Kashimo added the rule. This seems pretty free-spirited.
いやおかしいだろ。なんで虎杖がもうプレイヤーとしてカウントされてんだ。賢弱に術式や呪物を配られ
Does
た
he
やつ
beat Panda, right? So that would
コロ
make
ニー
him
に侵
technically
入して
count him as...
初めてプレイヤーになるはずだろ。
虎杖裕二のように呪物を取り込ませた呪物は
Whoa, moving too fast. Moving too fast here. The cursed objects that I distributed are what's left of the sorcerers. One type was... Yeah, that was what
残
we
され
already
た
said.
呪物は1000年前から契約を交わしたのは
I've been secretly making packs for thousands of years. Of course, I forgot my packs with more than just
術
sorcerers.
師だけじゃない。
そいつは実在
He's actually a human who really existed, though it was over 1,000 years ago.
した人間だよ。1000年以上前の話だけどね。
スクナだ。
スクナ？
スクナも賢弱と契約して呪物になった術師の一人だったんじゃねえかな。
死滅回遊への参加が契約に含まれてるのか。でもやっぱりおかしい。スクナの指はお前の意思で取り込ん
Sukuna
だろ。
forged a pact with
俺が証
Kenjaku
人だ。
way back when to make him a cursed object.
後にしよう。虎杖、早速小金にプレイヤーの情報を出させてくれ。
小金、できる。100点以上持っててルール追加をする気がないやつ。そいつをのして。
And use ask him to use their points.
ル
Okay.
ールを作らせる。
Yep.
もう一人。
Whoa. Back,
ま
bro.
ずはね、
That moved way too quick. Okay. Kashimo. Higuruma. So only two people? It doesn't say 102 points for for Higuruma and then 100 points for Kashimo. Higuruma sounds so familiar. Why does that sound familiar? Is that the guy we got introduced to earlier who was like the comedian guy? Was that where that came from? Oh, dude, it's on the tip of my tongue. It sounds so
もう
familiar.
一人。
So we only have two people who are over
ま
100
ずはネ
points.
ックのルール8を逆手に取る。
ルール8ってなんだっけ？
19日以内にポイントの変動がない場合、術式を剥奪、死に至るルールです。そこで、ルールを追加して、プレイヤー間でのポイントの譲渡を可能にする。こ
Ah,
れで身内でポイントを回し続ければ、
your points are
術式を
consistently
剥奪されて
changing,
死ぬ
so
ことは
technically you are. That's right.
できればもう一つ。ポイントを消費して、死滅回遊から離脱できるといったルールを追加する。
Make spend
それ
points
は
to
例
leave
の
the Culling
永
game.
続
I
に
like
抵
it.
触するんじゃねえか。
俺もそう思います。でも、非プレイヤーを死滅回遊に引き込み、身代わり条件を盛り込めばいけるかもしれません。
確かにな。その辺は小金
Non-player,
が
but
決
who
め
would
る。
that be?
何にせよやることは決まったな。
Okay, so now we're going after Kashimo and Hirogome or something like that.
本名じゃないんだろう？お前のスクナみたいな。
天元様は東京の東側、第二コロニーにいるって言ってたな。
なりは分かってんのか？
見ればわかるそうです。
大丈夫かそれ。まあいいや。俺とパンダが東京第二、伏黒君と虎杖が第一、キララは結界外で待機。でいいな。
根拠は？
得点だけ見れば一番強い樫本俺がやんのが順当だろ。
私仲間外れ？
パンダは鼻が利くから天使探しに注力しろ。乙骨から連絡ねってことは結界の中じゃ携帯は使えねえ。外の状況を把握できるやつはいた方がいい。
はーい。
待って
Okay, so she's gonna keep tabs and she's gotta be the communication piece between the two.
スクナが待って
うるせえ
うるせえ
それ毎回言うつもりかめんどくせえ時間の無駄だ
喧嘩すんな。
よー俺は小金
7 days, 12
この
hours.
結界の中では死滅回遊って殺し合いのゲームが開催中だひとたび足を踏み入れたらお前もプレイヤーそれでもお前は中に入るのかい
ああ
問題ない
Okay, let's go, baby. We're suited up, baby. We finally got out of those orange fits. We're locked and loaded. We are entering the colonies.
あ、いや、そう言われましても、
Who's
誰
this?
か来ないことには俺にはどうしようも。
何あんた口答えすんの
違う、すいません。
あんま舐めてると引き殺すわよ
Did she just turn her hair into a jetpack?
俺もそう思ったぜ
It's like Fortnite. You just left the battle bus.
死滅回遊の結界は侵入したプレイヤーを設定された9つの地点にランダムで転送する死滅回遊のルールにはない結界のルール9つの地点には奴らがいる
来た。
ルールにない現象に動揺したプレイヤーを狙う
Oh, so they're going after these people who fall in because they have no idea what's going on. So they're trying to get points by killing, taking out easy targets. Newbie hunters. Yeah, okay.
こいつ硬いな大抵のやつはこれでミンチになるのにピンピンしてるただものじゃないわ
Dude, Yuji's a tank, bro. Bro just got thrown through a building after getting smacked by a missile and just got up and started running. And then he just, oh my god,
簡単に
bro.
落ちたなこ
この女に何しとんねんで。
っちに聞けばいいか
I guess I can just ask
おば
him.
さんが出てきた。羽生さんはやられたのか。あいつどこかで。
I've seen him before. How does this guy know him?
痛いよどうしてこんなことするの
そっちが襲ってきたんだろう
What is this girl?
想定外のはぐれ方をしたどうだヌエでも見つけられない
なるほどそういうことね
Something's off with her, bro. Oh my gosh! Bro has a freaking ceiling fan as on top of his head. Bro, the animation though is nuts. The way he slid under that fan like that, bro.
あっちの攻撃手
I
段
feel
は
like I'm
プ
being
ロペラだ
disrespectful
け
saying it's a fan. A fan or a ceiling fan. I guess it would be what helicopter propellers would be the respectful term.
てっぺんさっきの飛行機女俺ごとビルをぶち抜く強度がありながらあの程度の投擲で落ちたお前ら術式の基軸の頭髪から離れるほど強度が落ちるんだろう縛りかだがどんなに硬かろうが頭は頭攻撃さえ届けば勝ち割れる
That's not him spinning. Oh my gosh. You just lost the battle because you broke his fish? Oh no, Yuji! How you gonna low blow this man like that? Come on! Ah,
別に砕けちゃいねえよ
I didn't break anything. Wow.
教えてあげてもいい
You
けど
broke something on him, man. Whether it's his pride or something else, you broke something.
お
Damn.
前はやめてレミって呼んで
Remy?
久しぶり。覚えてるか。
誰だなんで俺の名前を知ってる
悪い。一方的に俺が知ってるだけだ。お前は有名人だから。西中の虎。
同じ地元の方でしたか
なんだお前
過去の術師じゃなかったのか。
はあ、私そんなに時代遅れに見える？
積極的に戦う理由は何だ。
あのね、非プレイヤーの一般人はコロニーから出してもらえたみたいだけど、初めからコロニーの中にいたプレイヤーはね、死滅回遊に参加して今日で12日目よ。私だってやりたくてやってんじゃないの。やらなきゃやられるの。
It's kill or be killed. I mean, facts, yeah.
戦う理由を探してる間に殺される。
So you
12
just
日もい
gotta
ればそれく
decide
らい
you're
わ
going
か
to
るわ。
fight, yep.
あとお前って呼ぶ
万が一があるだろう。
甘い。火車はどこにいるんだ。
な。まあいいわ。ざっくりとなら教えてあげる。
強いやつほど栄えてたところに集まる。物資が豊富だからな。
火車は
火車は池袋
新宿
にいる。
にいる。
What? Okay, why did they just give him two different information? One of them said, bro, okay. And they both called themselves Green Amai, right? We got to go back and we got to see this here.
家庭で力に溺れてくやつも見たわ。過去のだ現代のだで考えるのはやめることね。
過去の術師に触発されて、現代の術師も戦闘モードってわけか。
That split ahead sign is basically just like
余計
a,
なこと言っちまったな。
what do you call the,
いいのか？
the word I'm looking for?
仲間だったんだろう。あの二人。
It's showing basically like you can't split between the two. You've got to pick a
そのう
direction
ち
to
殺さ
go.
れてたさ。待て。いい加減どこに向かっているのか教えろ。
だから言ったらその後あんたが私を殺さない保証がないでしょ。
そうか。
甘いだ。甘いリン。
Green
少ない
Amai,
お前
yeah.
が死んだらどうすんだ。
だからあんたが
So I'm
守
not
るんでし
losing
ょ
my
うが。
mind. They have
あと
the
お前
same
って
name.
呼ぶ
万が一があるだろう。
甘い。火車はどこにいるんだ。
な。まあいいわ。ざっくりとなら教えてあげる。
強いやつほど栄えてたところに集まる。物資が豊富だからな。
火車は
火車は池袋
新宿
にいる。
にいる。
Okay, yeah, because they both just gave completely different information. And then they both share the same exact name. He called himself Amai. She called herself Reen, but Reen Amai was their full name. So I wonder if this is their technique where they're two different people and maybe it's like, because she tried to get him to say his name. So is the technique that you say their name and it's like you have a certain control over them or something like that maybe? Or something, but something is way off here. Like it's definitely odd that they have the same or they're sharing a name and they're both trying to get the name and then they both share information, but they're both different information. One said she got, what did it say? One said in
ざっくりとなら教えてあげる。
強いやつほど栄えてたところ
Shingoku,
に集まる。
Shindoku,
物資が豊富だからな。
火車は
火車は池袋。
Shinjuku, and Ikebukuro. I hope that I did not butcher that. But so they gave two different answers, completely different. Both have the same name. One's got the first name, one's got the last name. So something is, yeah, dude, these two have got to be in it together, whether it's they're the same person in one and she can split or he can split, and that's the technique, or they're similar to like the team we just saw. Maybe that was like a foreshadowing, which that was the word I was looking for earlier, foreshadowing with the whole split ahead, split directions, basically saying like how she was talking about like, hey, you know, you can't take the time to decide what you're going to do, whether you're going to fight or you're not going to fight. Like sometimes some of us were forced into this, like we had to make a decision. Otherwise, you know, you're the weak, you're preyed upon. And that's why that was foreshadowing of the split ahead sign, basically saying like, you have to pick a direction and you've got to go that direction. You can't sit there and hesitate and wait. But anyways, the foreshadowing earlier that I'm talking about also was with the guy and the girl that had the same technique. One had like the hair that turned into a jet, and the other girl, the guy had the hair that turned into helicopter propellers. I wonder if it's a similar thing here, and that was like a foreshadowing to show what these guys' technique is, where they share a similar technique, just like those two did. But that's my thought there. I definitely think something's going on here with these guys. And dude, the name Higuruma sounds it's so familiar, dude. Like I feel like I've seen that name somewhere before, and I cannot put my tongue on it. I don't think it's the guy that we were introduced to earlier, because what was his name? I don't think it was that. I'm trying to remember what his name was. But it was not Higuruma. I don't know if it's Higurume or Higuruma, but I could be pronouncing wrong. That was his name. His name was Takaba. Takabo was the character we got introduced to back in like episode 3 or something like that. That's who I'm thinking of. So it's not the same as Higuruma. And so dude, but the name is so familiar and I wish I could put my tongue on it, dude. Like I swear I've seen this guy before. Maybe he's the one that kind of looks like is it Kusakabe? The guy who was with Panda during the fight with Sukuna and Jogo. I think it was Kusakabe, right? Who was basically trying to stall Panda. Is that maybe that's who I'm thinking of? But I don't know. I'll probably figure it out. Probably watch like while I'm editing. I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's who this guy is. Because I swear I've seen that name before. I've seen a picture of him and I can't picture it. I keep wanting to picture Kusakabe from earlier, like we talked about. But okay. Either way, I'm sure that we'll get answers to this maybe in the next episode. But yeah, something's going on here, and like I said, my prediction is that their technique is similar to what we saw earlier, and that was a foreshadowing to what their ability is. So, but we'll catch you guys in the next one, man. See you next week, guys. Deuces.